Hi guys, it's Alexi coming at you with this week's installment of Retro Gaming Goodness. As we enter the month of May, the retro action and adrenaline never stops. For most studios, this marks a slightly slower time for releases, but as we all know, retro gaming never sleeps. As such, we have a few titles that'll bring the epic fantasy and modern action vibes to your gaming experience. It's time to take a look at a few platformers, hot and fresh from the classic arcades to your old school console to whatever device you're using in 2023. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe so you'll always be up to date with the latest retro news. Click that bell icon so you'll know exactly when our news goes live. Let's go! Now, if you're in search of a new ZX Spectrum game that gives just the right amount of action and adventure, then Welcome to Adventure Life by Free Pixel Studio just might catch your eye. Speaking of eyes, players take on the role of a young, inquisitive Cyclops who's out to discover the mysteries that lie beneath the Earth. The story takes us to a secret passage leading to an underground realm that leads to quirky supernatural adventures. So far, the game looks like it does involve a lot of exploring with a lot of caverns and caves, all decked out in some vivid colors and a nice 8-bit soundtrack. It's definitely a platformer to look out for, and as retro gamers, we really do welcome the adventure life. Now onto something a bit above the surface and less about monsters. Zosya Entertainment, who's been a major part of the Yandex retro games battle for years, just dropped a high-quality game for the ZX Spectrum. Seraphima features a character that takes on a more angelic persona, but make no mistake, she'll still kick some ass to save the world. In the game's story, we learn about the Guardians, supernatural beings who protect the Earth, and the Marauders, bad guys who aren't too fond of anyone but themselves. In a never-ending battle between good and evil, our main girl, Seraphima, emerges as the last surviving Guardian. Now it's up to her to keep on fighting, banish the Marauders to the Shadow Realm, and save us all from extinction. No pressure, girl, you got this. Looking at the game itself, we're getting a lot of side-scrolling girl power with some nice neon colors. Definitely a visual treat with some interesting gameplay. While more of a story-driven epic fantasy, there's a bit of action to experience. So if Seraphima looks like something you'd want to pick up, we suggest you do so. Last but not the least, we get another game for the ZX Spectrum that also hails from the Yandex Retro Games battle. This time around, though, we go from epic fantasy to a more modern, realistic vibe. Drunkfly's fabulous arcade platformer, Coinz or Mine, is out right now and looks like a ton of fun. We're getting some great character animation, a cool soundtrack, a variety of enemies, and a coin challenge that cranks things up with each level you complete. Now, there's definitely some gritty retro action here, but we still get that fun factor. Coinz or Mine is a puzzle platformer with a twist. You only have to collect one coin per level, but things won't be so easy. With the number of puzzles and hordes of enemies in your way, getting that coin just might be a grind, like in real life. Yep, a bit too real and a bit too close to home. Thankfully, you'll have heavy objects and a trusty rifle by your side, so it'll all boil down to just how bad you want to get that coin. So if you want it that bad, go ahead and check this game out. There you have it, another week of sweet retro gaming goodness. If you have suggestions for any news to cover, or if you missed anything, let us know down below. As always, don't forget to like the video so YouTube's algorithm shows us some love. Again, I'm Alexi, and I'll catch you all again next time.